Now, if someone coming to help you, let me give you something that's very interesting. Work and women. I want to show you the relationship between a woman and your work. And here's why you get all your problems with ladies. I'm about to give you some solutions. Number one, the male was given work before woman. In other words, you're supposed to already know your vision for your life before you marry a woman. Eve met Adam with two things. One, in God's presence, and two, working. I'm going to say it again. The woman's supposed to meet you with two things. One, in God's presence, and two, working. Remember, working is not something you do, it's something you are becoming. You already know what you were born to do. You're becoming your purpose. Now you're ready for a woman. God made work more important for a male than woman. Why? Number two, the woman was created to help the man. The Bible says, I will make for him a helper. Now, if someone coming to help you, you must be doing something. Some of you men took a beautiful lady out of her parents' home. She had her own bed in that house, refrigerator, car, food in that house. But you, trying to be a man, told her to come and follow you and marry you. And you took her out of her parents' home and tell her come to live with you. And the Bible says she was created to help you, and she married you, and you ain't doing nothing. Some of you think the woman is the problem. Let me tell you something about women. Now notice God. God says, I will make for him a helper. That means when God pulled that piece out of the man, the word in the Hebrew is he built. Now when he says the male, it says he formed. To form means to carve. To build is different. It means to shape. That's why women are, when it came to the male, God just went, women, he went, shh. I know this is why a male finds it very difficult to let a woman walk past without him looking. She is built. God says, it is not good for this man to be alone. I will make for him what? A helper. Everything he built in her. You know, all kinds of wonderful suggestions, ideas, skill, intuition, wisdom, intellect, intelligence, planning. Everything she has is for you, dummy. Now listen to me. This is why most men need teaching. Because when you meet a woman, she comes equipped. But when the man sees her, he is threatened. Because he ain't got no project for her to work on. So here comes this woman with all kinds of PhDs, master's degree, intelligence, intuition, ideas, wisdom, goals, plans, all this strategy. And you become intimidated by the thing that was made just for you. And what do? You call her aggressive. She ain't aggressive, she's equipped. You call her aggressive because you don't know what to do with the equipment. Most men marry women like companies hire people. Sometimes you hire a person and then don't give them anything to do. That's the most frustrating thing in the world, is to hire someone and don't tell them what to do. That is why the first thing God gave the male was work. Because when a man discovers his work, now he's ready for a woman who comes to help him with the work. Now, if a woman marries a man and he doesn't know his own vision, his own work, then he has brought frustration in the house. A woman needs the male's work to be fulfilled. She's a helper. He says a helper comes to help you. Now, if I want to lift this podium and I need help, I either need someone just as strong as me or stronger. We think the woman is the weaker vessel. The word weaker in the Bible used once for women, it means delicate. It doesn't mean no strength. The helper has to be either just as strong or stronger to help you with your work. Men consider women a threat because the men don't have any work for the woman to do. So what do you have? Number 4, the woman is equipped to help the man with his work, his vision, and the woman needs a man who knows his work. I advise women all the time. I said, look, if a man wants to marry you, your first question is not, do you love me? Wrong question. Why? Because that's not the first thing God gave the male. The first question a woman should ask a man is, where are you going? I want to know your future. Show me your vision on paper. Why? You asking me to follow you. I want to know where you're going. What are we going to do together? Work before woman. Vision before woman. Assignment before woman. Your vision is the key to the woman's fulfillment. My wife is the happiest woman in the world. Because when she met me, I was already in my work. When a man has found his work, he secures the peace of the woman. A woman doesn't come to compete with you. She came to complete you. Because God equipped them to help, and they come into your life, if you ain't doing nothing, they're going to help themselves. They're going to start their own businesses. They're going to start their own projects, start their own ministry, because you ain't doing nothing. Do you know what your wife is waiting for? A plan. When you leave this conference, you need to go home with a vision for your family. Tell your wife, honey, I got a job, but I'm working on my work right here. I got this idea. And by the way, this is very interesting. A female is an incubator. I mean, the woman's whole entire body is an incubator. God designed them that way. That's why whatever you give a woman, you never get it back the way you gave it. You know, an incubator is an amazing thing. Whatever you put in an incubator is multiplied, is given life, and you give it back to you. Incubators never keep anything. They always take it in, multiply it, make it bigger, give it life, and give it back to you. So that's why if you give a woman a sperm, she don't get a sperm back. She multiplies it, gives it life, and gives you a baby. You give her a house, she multiplies it, gives you a home. You give her groceries, she multiplies it, gives it life, and give you a meal. You give her a word, she multiplies it, she gives you a sentence. So you give her frustration, multiplies it, she gives you hell. You can always tell what you give in a woman by what she's giving back to you. Incubators. She came into your life to what? Help. Write this down. The woman is frustrated by a man who doesn't know his vision, his work in life. Doesn't know what he's becoming. That's why I appreciate manpower. Manpower is us hiding away for a couple of days and trying to grapple with these basic issues so we can save our women from frustration. We need to be honest with ourselves. Saying, I don't know what I'm doing. Your job is not your work. You got to find that work. Find out, what is my assignment? What am I born to do? That's what a woman is looking for. Now, vision is an amazing thing. Vision gives the male his sense of meaning in life. If you know where you're going, you have a sense of security and a sense of passion. Matter of fact, vision provides security and meaning for the female also, because when she relates to you, she came into your life to help you do what you're doing. You should never marry a woman if you don't know where you're going. That's abuse of a woman. She came to help you. Help you with what is the question. And that's why these days are so important together. We cannot go into the next century with confused men. Your wife is quiet, but she is quietly frustrated because you wouldn't tell her what we're doing. What are we doing in this house? She needs you to find your vision for her own sanity.